Good evening, everyone. It is I, Mike V. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Welcome back once again to the PokerStars Home Games live stream. Today is Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. Hope everyone is enjoying their day as usual, had a good week, made it through. Looking forward to the upcoming weekend. And it surely seems to be you guys are enjoying it because it has been a quiet week. Obviously, I was on the road back home from our trip over the weekend on Monday, so I couldn't do a Monday mic drop episode, and I didn't play the freeze out tournament. Came back though for the stud tournament on Tuesday, and then our two games today. Players are starting to show up though. So I already got everyone in my family registered, and a few others are also in. We'll get to that shortly. And Matt is here once again. All right. So yeah, it's been quite a bit here with my mom having the week off. And yeah, a lot of stuff on my mind. Obviously, a lot of the errands, getting prepared because I'm heading to Costa Rica in 3 weeks' time, less than 3 weeks now. So I've got a lot on my checklist to be sure I'm completed with by the time that comes around. Obviously, let's see, next week is probably when I'm going to go schedule a haircut, all that stuff. Is getting ready. We've got luggage to deal with. So yeah. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at some club stats for you guys while we're waiting for the tournament to start. And then as things pop up in my head, I'll be sure to mention it as they come along. So, start of a month, that means brand new leaderboard. And so I was the top of the leaderboard during the month of March. Matt, you were in a close second. And so far, starting off this month, is little Joe with 4.69. Dale, Austin, Carolina, is in the close second with 3.31, and Chloe's in third with 2 points even. That was from her stud win on Tuesday. Let's see who else gets on the board for the month of April. And as for our current number of registrants, we have 7 so far. We got myself, we've got Proud Monkey, we've got Bree, we got yourself, Matt, we've got Robin, we got my dad, and we got Trissolina, and possibly more in the next 6 minutes and during the late registration period of 20 minutes. We will see. And little Joe's in the chat. Are you going to be able to join tonight, or you've got work? Prepare for work, I would assume, but doesn't hurt to ask. But yeah, so for everybody who's joined for the first time, you're watching this stream, you want to know what it's about. Yeah, so I host an online poker club as part of the PokerStars Home Games platform. It's free to join, free to play. And you want to play with us, all you need is a PokerStars account so you can sign up for one, or if you already have one, you log into your existing account. Once you're logged in, go to the Home Games tab, find the button that says Join a Club, and then put the club ID and the invitation code, which you can find at the bottom of your screen and in the description. And then hit the join button and you're automatically in. And Bowling Dude has joined as well, so we're up to 8. Funny news, by the way. So yesterday I released a first look at Wheel of Fortune Poker. If you haven't seen it yet, be sure to watch it. So it's a brand new video poker machine by IGT that has the Wheel of Fortune game show elements on there. And apparently it was brought to my attention. If you're on Discord, you would have seen it. it was brought to my attention that Downtown Grand Casino in downtown Vegas has just introduced that game, Wheel of Fortune Poker. It is the first to do so. How ironic, given its association with Dave and Mark from Gamble Smart. So, assuming I don't see it elsewhere before then, and pending a confirmation of our Vegas trip for October, once that's official, I will most likely be trying it out when I'm there. Then, so we'll see. All right. Any other thing that I that I need to mention? Okay, we had the 2 nights, 3 day casino hop, which we actually, this was based on agreement. We didn't go to the casino on Monday during the drive back. It was in the best interest of everybody, so that was fine by me. I didn't care. I had a leftover 46-cent voucher though that I couldn't use, so I went. I just gave it to my mom, since I don't think I'm going to be back before I leave for Costa Rica. And Robin's here in the chat. Got one more minute before we start off. And Chloe has joined, so we are up to 9. We're going to have 2 tables. Tracy, I don't. I would have to check and see if Wheel of Fortune Poker is even an available option to create as a group challenge. It is brand new, by the way. So it was. I just received an email like the day that I recorded, which was the day before I released it. So I recorded on Tuesday to be released Wednesday, I believe it was, and so it's brand new game, and I don't even know if it's available as a group challenge. And personally, Tracy, I do agree. I would like to solve the puzzles. For those of you who watch the video, I do give my opinion near the end. But I think it might be regulatory reasons why it would not work that way. But that's just a guess, though. Robin asks, it's different. I'm assuming to the Wheel of Fortune poker game. Did you like it? I mean, yeah, it was. It was fun. It was different. And it doesn't cost much more than the typical max bet to even to qualify for it. Wow. All right. Top pair with a nut flush draw. Wow. All right. I'll just make my usual C bet. Okay. Nobody play. There's Joe. All right. Let me see if I can get the other table up and running, so you guys could see that as well. And boop. There you go. You guys should see both now. Okay. All right. All right. Looks like, yep, you guys can see, you should see everything good now. All right. 10 players in. Still, what, 18 minutes of late registration? And Bowling Dude goes all in immediately with Matt reshoving. And Tristelina's calling. Ace, Jack, King, 9, 10, 4 with an ace on the flop. And Tristelina's going to get the triple up effectively. Or virtually, rather. Almost a triple up. Matt with the side pot. Gets only a little back. Bowling Dude rebuys and is set to my table. I think we had another registrant here. Who joined in? Zippy. So we're up to 11. Commentating on the other table. I didn't realize it was Proud Monkey's message there. Oops. And it looks like Zippy is gonna, yep. Well, don't count Matt out yet. He's bought in multiple times before. Oh, and just before Matt was able to rebuy, Joe was transferred over. So that's the reason why you went all in. Boy, dude. All right. Man, I just decided not to make that continuation bet there. Probably for good reason. 2 overs, but all right. Weird connection issues to PokerStars was happening during the first tournament this morning. I think, and it's apparently might have affected Bowling Dude as well. But it seemed to be selective because I know for a fact it wasn't the internet in general, because I was still able to like go on my web browser or look at Discord. I was still able to do that. But for some reason, my Wi-Fi was just PokerStars was disconnected on my Wi-Fi for some reason, and I had to go on my phone. I had to disconnect the phone from Wi-Fi, use data, and I was able to log back in. And then I ended up fixing the problem by restarting my laptop. I don't know what the hell happened there, but Dale has joined my table. I think you just late registered. I assume, Tracy, you're talking about Top Dollar. it happens. All right, Proud Monkey's all in. Oh, just before going live, I did just play a few random hands of all-in poker, just for the heck of it. And Bowling Dude woke up with aces. Double knockout. Wow. And that was against King 8 and Ace 9 suited. Well, that's a dream. Both have since re-entered. Man, aces against tens. Matt, you're running bad all of a sudden. And Zippy takes that one. All in and a call. Flush over flush. Ace, queen, 7-3. Well, man, cold decks all over the place. Nuts. All right, Dad's all in. I might as well just shove it as well. Ace, jack. ISO shove. All right. Against queen 9. Ace on the flop. 9 on the flop as well. And a 9 on the river. Can get that one. Still have chips, though. And yeah, there is. Yeah. Matt is saying that. Yeah, it could be the deal or no deal slot as well. But gosh, I never see a deal or no deal slot. It's like, what was the last time I saw one? Boomtown Reno, I think. Was that one? And I think it might even still be there. I don't know. Probably not though, but it's just something that the any of the Northern California casinos don't want to present to players as an option to play. 4-bet shove. Ace king suited against sevens. King on the flop. Dad's gonna win that coin toss and get the double off of the chip leader Bowling Dude, who drops to third place. Trip tens against two pair tens over nines. Robin with the double up. And Robin finishes the job. Oh, I got to get top 2 pair with this junky hand. All right. I will go ahead and bet some amount. Bit concerned about possibilities of draws. That's the problem. All right, well, it's heads up. Robin plays, and river card's horrible, but Robin doesn't have it for somehow. All right, check, check, and I take it. What was folded? King 6, so 6 on the turn. We're going to go ahead and do button raise here. Free's doing well at the other table, winning back-to-back, winning a hand with a flush, and I'm been outplayed. All right, big blind raise by Robin. Pretty strong. I'll go ahead and play, though, anyway. Open-ender. Yeah, good betting. I mean, do I want to risk it now? Nah. I mean, if my stack was lower, I probably would just do it. And I mean, it is still a late registration period. I could just go all in. And I missed a big pot over at the other table. Man, a lot of action. So Bree wins with full house against a straight of mats. Wow. And here we have pocket queens. Knocking off Proud Monkey, who had Jack 9 suited, a flush draw. Didn't get it. So Matt's all in at the other table. Side pot developing. Gives himself a firework. Because he makes he makes a full house with 8 deuce. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, you can say that again. This game is silly. I don't recall making back and forth commentaries between the two tables of all-in situations. Because it is finally paying off. So Chloe was knocked down, re-registered. So you would have risked it. If I was heads up with you, yeah, I would have risked it. Really? Well, 2 pair. If you got a stray, you got it. Two pair is quite disguisable. A 9 with just a pair of 9s with a straight draw. Well, there we go. I risked it. I got the double up. And Proud Monkey all in, and one with a set of 4s with pocket 4s, and Robin's down to 2 big blinds. So much is happening all at once. Trying my best to keep up here. King 10 suited against pocket 4s. Wow. And Proud Monkey with a flush. All right. Robin's back in with just 1 minute left of late registration, and for once, the RNG decided to put her in a different seat. Seems like everyone who re-registers gets the same seat. Come on, seat change, dealer. And oh, Joe is knocked out. Right when late registration ended, I don't think he can come back in. So I flop second pair with a nut flush draw. I'm going to continue to bet at it here. And hit the nut flush. I cannot lose this one. Oh, there's no other possibility here. Sorry about that, Proud Monkey. And here, clicked on the edge here, trying to hit the call button as fast as I could. I missed it. Well, I missed it right away, but then I ended up getting it. Oh, 9s and 8s. And Robin takes that one away. Oh, wait, it was limped. All right, I'll go ahead and just limp then. And Joe says, yeah. I think there is a bit of a mismatch with the time remaining. I think when it's like less than 30 seconds remaining, like especially less than 20 seconds remaining, it's like, you're done. You know, it's late registration is over. Because I've noticed that too, in other instances when that's happened. It likes to end like 20 or 25 seconds earlier than this time states it would. Sometimes the time doesn't even it just disappears, immediately, and doesn't even count down to 0. It was unfortunate though. All right. About to hit the break, I think. We're at 5 minutes to the top of the hour. We should see a notification appear in the chat. The game chat. There it is. So this was a limp pot, right? Yeah. So I picked up top pair, medium kicker, and Robin leads. All right, we're heads up. $300. All right, you slowed down, but you could still have. Yeah, okay, two pair. Wow, Jack hit your 10 on the turn. Yeah. Okay, so Robin wins the last pot before the break. And let's go ahead and take a look at the current chip counts. Man, it seemed to be dominated by other members of my family because we got Bree. Bree was the runner up, I believe, last night. Yeah, last Thursday up against Matt, and right now she's chip leader here with 14,350. Bowling Dude's in second with 13,745. And both him and Trisselina with in a close third place as well, 13,282. I'm in a close fourth myself with 13,011. And Zippy in a close fifth with 12,993. Dale is in sixth with 10,096. And then Robin's in seventh with 6,831. And my dad's in eighth with 5,884. Chloe in ninth with 5,144. Proud Monkey in 10th, 5,095. And Matt's the short stack this time with 4,569. But hey, it's still anyone's game. And Joe was already knocked out in 12th before going into the break. We had 12 unique players, right? Yep, 12 entries with 9 re-entries. Total of 21 entries. Top 3 make the money. Top top 4 will receive points for the April leaderboard. Okay. Friendly one-time reminder to everyone on the Discord server. Be sure to check out the giveaways section for some free Bitcoin. And for the rest of you guys, if you haven't done so yet, there's a link in the description to join our free Discord server, the official Club Mike V Discord server. And it's probably your best way to get a hold of me directly. All right, as we get to the countdown to my flight to Costa Rica, I'm still waiting for PokerStars to release the entire scoop schedule, so that I could take a look at what games there are. But it might still be too early. It's still over a month away for that. As a matter of fact, I think go pull up the lobby. The Sunday Million season is still the tab is still here, so that's still going on. But pretty soon they will have a scoop tab in the lobby to be able to check it out. And of course, everybody now, as I recall, last week, I think all of you guys, the rest of you guys on the Play Money Only software received the access to All In Poker. So it was already released back in January for players on that use other versions of the software, like the one I use. All right, we're back in. Three-handed. I hope none of you guys have a king. Interesting. I'm probably betting into a slow play here, but I'm gonna try it. Wow, the jack. That was a lucky turn card. Gone all in over at the other table. And wow, and Berea with a chip lead is going to call it. Trisselina's calling as well. Ace, queen, king 5, king 7. Full house, 7's full. And let me take a look at that again. That was a straight against 2 pair against a full house. So Bree had Broadway. Wow. Well, dang. Oh gosh, Zippy with 38,000. And even though I lost that hand to Bowling Dude earlier, I'm still like 4th place in chips. I think the 2 biggest chip leaders are getting richer. So we're down to 10 players because Juscelina was knocked out. My dad was transferred over to the other table. Oh man. 5-3 offsuit would have flipped a wheel. Four pairs, 4s on the river. Proud Monkey all in. 4,630 more to call, Robin. And Proud Monkey will take it. Take it on the river. Oh, raise and take it with the 7-4 suited. All right. Watching the action at the other table. Or the lack of action, rather. Yeah, ace high wins it. Wow. All right. Let's see if I can just take it here. Nope. Proud Monkey's going to play. I do hit a pair on the turn. That gives me an excuse to continue. And Proud Monkey folded that time. All right. Back above 10,000. Blinds are up. Back into 3rd place. Free flop. 8-4 offsuit. And trip 8s. Proud Monkey leads. Slows down. Robin plays. Full house. All right. So I'm going to give Robin credit for a queen. So let's see if I can get value out of this one. She quickly calls. So that was a near pot-sized bet, too. Let me take a look. Did she have the queen? She did. Have queens and 8s. Oh, don't leave, Leah. You might quadruple up here, Robin. 9, 10, jack. That's an action flop. I have the 8. That's the bottom end of the straight. I'll let you guys battle it out. Bowling Duty, you want to try to knock Robin out? Or give her the win right there? Oh, you flopped this straight. Hello. And that was fast, too. I had a little bit of a delay there. Let me make sure. I don't have any drop frames, though, so I don't know. PokerStars has been acting weird today. If the morning tournament was any indication. But stream otherwise has been good. According to OBS, I have no dropped frames for this stream. Back to the game now. Final table, final 9. Who's it gonna be? Well, kind of early to find out, but right now Zippy's got the commanding chip lead. I think that's the highest chip count of any 9-handed game that we've had. Any final 9 that we've had. Bree is the short stack and is all in. Man, she had the chip lead right at the break, and now she needs to beat pocket 7s, getting an ace, and no ace there. Chloe's going to take it, and Bree is out in 9th place. 8 players remain. And Matt's still in it with 7,000, directly to my left now. High Monkey raises to 500. Under the gun +1, and Dad will defend his big blind. King, Queen, Tray. A couple of spades. And Fry Monkey's going to win it with a continuation bet. All right. Pocket Queens. Fry Monkey raises under the gun once again. All right, we'll go ahead and 3-bet. Dad's all in. Well, I'm priced in. I have to call this, even if it is aces or kings. Ace 9. Oh, gosh, what a flush draw. I have a set of queens, and it holds. Wow. How can you flop a set of queens and then have to worry about a flush draw? Unbelievable, but he didn't hit it, though, and my dad's out in 8th. And just like that, everyone in the family was knocked out. It's just me. I guess my dad can put out the garbage now. It's garbage day tomorrow in our neighborhood. I already put mine out, too, because I have a separate trash can in my room, and I usually dump it before the tournament begins, before I go live. What was that, Proud Monkey? You bluffed with four deuce against Chloe with the straight draw and a pair of 10s, who makes the straight. Go figure. Yeah, high card. All right, Chloe is in, and yeah, not surprised there. Let's see. Bowling Dude, what are you doing? You're going to play 2. Wow. I mean, the stacks are big. I don't know if it would be worth it to 4-bet there. Chloe folded, though. Well, there's my ace. Against 10s. And Proud Monkey is out in 7th place. Down to 6. All right, Dale's going to raise it to 1,500. It's a pretty good raise, I would say, with those limps beforehand. So that's a pretty good one. All right, that's probably it. It's double the size of the pop-up. It's probably a well. Oh gosh. Oh, and a straight appears on the board, chopping it up anyway. I was just gonna say Dale played that hand pretty good. It was just. I mean, I would have played it the same way. Yeah, figuring a normal sides continuation bet on the flop would have been too much of your stack. It was a good flop, so might as well just push it in. Hope for the double up, or just take the pot right then and there. I'm raising this one. All right, folds back to bowling, dude. Yeah, folds around. All right. Getting out of the way here. I've been Zippy trying to force the situation. But Dale folds it. Okay, we'll go ahead and take advantage of what most likely is going to be folding around, but looks like Chloe's going to play. Will Dale defend his big blind? He won't. All right, so we're heads up. We'll try to see bet. Okay, Chloe's going to play it. I'm going to wave the white flag here. All right, so I'm led into. I mean, I don't have any draws. Only the ace. I think for posterity's sake, I'll go ahead and call just for the ace. And then I'll fold to another bet here. Okay, yeah, so a jack. So I did have an opportunity to... I did have... Even though it was only a few outs, but it was cheap to see the river. Should I open the... So Matt went all in. Everyone folded. Should I open the windows or should I open the light? Sun setting here. And trying to decide if I should just open the lamp or open the blinds and let some more lateral light come in. Natural light come in. 8-6 deuce all spades. Checked around, board pair sixes, and bowling dude's gonna lead off here, and he'll take it. All right, Matt. All in, 7,149, and gets everyone a fold. Up to over 9,200. And is immediately in the small blind. Okay, Zippy with a strong raise and wow, a re-raise. Hmm. Sometimes I make folds that are too tight here, but I'm gonna go ahead and fold it anyway. King and Jack. And a 5. Ah, pot-sized. Monster? We don't know. No, we're not. We don't have to know. And is it already mating season for the mourning doves? I'm hearing one outside. All right, so I raised pre, right? So now I'm being led into. I've got backdoor draws, minimum bet. Only a 7 will give me a straight here now. I have nothing there, so you can take it. King Jack. Oh yeah, that's speaking of birds. I'm going to be probably experiencing a lot of different bird species in Costa Rica when I go. It's going to be mating season for the for whatchamacallit, the national bird, the clay-colored thrush, as it's technically known as, but it's locally named yiguiro, and their mating season is right before the rains come in, so that's during the month of May, late April, May, and into early June even. So I'll be hearing those birds sing when I'm there. Fold the blinds. Folds around, I guess. Folding around. Oh, it was raised. All right. Flop of King Jack 9, and Bowling Dude goes all in. Well, with the goal of putting Chloe all in. Chloe's got nearly 2 times the size of the current pot. She's going to fold. Yeah. All right, Bowling Dude raises 1,500. Chloe defends. It's Jack 10 deuce. Goes check, check, turns a 7. River's an 8, bringing 3 diamonds and possible straights. Oh, Chloe likes her hand. And a quick fold by Bowling Dude. Chloe's going to win that pot. Well, we went from final nine down to 6 pretty fast, and now we're staying at 6 for quite a bit. And to be honest, nobody has below 10 big blinds, which explains it. Oh, we do have a big pot developing here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then another 9 on the river after it goes check, check. Chloe bets the minimum. Holy dude folds a 10,000 pot for Chloe, up to 15,000 now. Matt raises to 1,000. Zippy re-raises to 1,500. Folds it back around to Matt, who calls. A7-4 goes check, check. Jack on the turn. The 1,500 by Matt gets called. Queen on the river. Well, it's stack time. Or not. Or maybe Zippy will push it in. Or just 1,500. And that's enough to take it. So that puts Matt in the danger zone under 10 big blinds. And the chip leader keeps getting richer. All right. Okay. Just Chloe and I. Got to see free flop, and it wasn't welcoming. It's yours. Nine, 10, queen. Another 10. Chloe didn't have anything, so Matt got some much needed chips. 10, 9. I'll raise if it's folded to me. Let's hope Matt doesn't have a hand. Nope, he folds immediately. Chloe's going to play, though. Safe pot to c-bet. Pretty sure I could take this down, usually. Oh, no. Chloe's going to call it. Let's see. King, it's possible, but 7, flush draw. I pick up a 10, so that actually helps me there. I'll go ahead and start betting for value now. If she decides to give it up. All right. I take a nice pot. And I'll get out of the way of this one. put the pressure on the short stacks. But Chloe still has a decent amount to be able to continue with, so I do have to tread when she's in the hand, but as long as she misses flops, I could just take it down. All right, under the gun, I'll get out of this one. Let's go ahead and turn on the lamp. The sun is below the horizon. Need some more light to see. Hey, ain't that Where was I going with that? That's I know that feeling though, Matt. Well, you found something to go all in with here. I'm not going to get involved just yet. Starting to think maybe I should have taken the risk and called you with the King 4 suited, now that I think about it. Since it was folded around and nobody else was there to act, so I was closing the action. And I still would have had, what, 17,000 chips if I'd lost. King 7 suited. Are you taunting me? Well, now I'm kind of committed here, so I'll go ahead and play. Against jacks. Oh man, I need a king. Probably should have done it with the King 4 suited in mind. I was going to do it then anyway. Well, now you wake up. Alright. Well, yeah, ain't that obvious. Okay. So, yeah, Matt is now back in action. Maybe Zibby will take some back. Leads. So that might get Matt. Oh, Matt's going to call. King 8-7, 3 on the turn, and a shove. And that's the second time that Matt has fought a battle with the chip leader, and it didn't go so well. Why wasn't that 3 of 4? Oh. But yeah, pocket 4s or a 6-5 for a straight. I mean, raising pre-flop with 6-5 would have been unusual, though possible, especially if it was suited. Pocket 4s I can see. All right, Dale has been playing quite tight. I mean, I would call with most other hands, but this one I can't. King, queen, 10-4, and I had 7-3. King, oh gosh, flush. I saw the king, but it was a king of spades, and Chloe made the flush, so that knocked Dale out in 6th place. Oh, man. All right. Yep, that's true, Matt. The points bubble. I like to get on the board, too. That was a big bet. It's not happening again. I didn't have much. King Queen was the first face cards in 2 times around the table. My goodness. Oh boy. Man, third battle with Zippy, not good. Hey, Joe. Glad you're still listening. I'll be sure to give you updates as needed. Okay, up against the chip leader. All right, so Matt confirms he did have 6-5. Jack high, queen high. All right, blinds are up. 10-4, but yep, exactly. All right, this is going to be a raise. All right. The coin toss. Oh, man, another pocket jacks? Wow. Unbelievable. And now I'm down at like 9,000. Gee, I gotta be careful. I'm in an all-in situation now. Points bubble. I guess if you believe in the poker gods. Yeah, you double up off of me and then you dump them off to Zippy. That's a circle of life. I was gonna say, if you believe in the poker gods, and I guess that's the that's their interaction right there. Oh man. All right. Cannot play as aggressively as I have previously. All right, ace jack. Now I'm the short stack here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be an all-in. What? All right, I'm risking it. And then Rolling Dude's gonna show me kings or something. Or queen 10 and flops a 10. And I make a straight. I finally suck out on someone. And I get aces now. And then watch these get cracked now. Matt gonna go all in on me? Oh, no, he's gonna call. Chloe gonna play too? Here. I have a king. Well. Alright, I'm folding this one. It was foretold in the writings. And Dale says Matt is the new villain here. Well, given that, you know, I'm not last tacked. I'll fold this one. Because I don't know if someone else will run into something. Well, yeah, Matt's been winning near most of the games in the last few weeks. Like every Thursday night, and he won the freeze out on Monday. So yeah, I guess that means whenever we start discussing hands and strategies with one another, when we refer to hero and villain, when you think of villain, think of Matt. There you go. Flush draw, open ended. Can I steal it? Nope, Chloe's gonna play, and I miss. Nope, I'm out. Ah. Oof. Both have a straight? Or Matt did not have a straight. No. Well, Matt's faltered once again. Bowling Dude's going all in. And Zippy putting the pressure. Ace King. Just limped, huh? Wow. Matt is the Phil Hellmuth of our games. Huh. Yeah, he called her the Queen 10, honey. And I believe Bully did have a Queen 10 when I when I when I was all in with the Ace Jack. I could dodge bullets, baby. All right, Matt's all in. He's gonna get a double up with 7s against 3s. So he's back in it again. Let's see if I can. I have not been raising, and Chloe's gonna still play. Hey, you cannot. You cannot. All right, at least she didn't have anything there. I can just take it down. Yeah. Exactly. Once again, I'm in the big blind with everyone folding except Chloe. What is that, the 3rd or 4th time now? I got nothing here. Aces. All right. Button raise. And Chloe does not play. Wow. No action there. Not yet. Reverse tell. Oh, heads up with Zippy. I have a king. I guess I could have bet the river, but I don't know why I decided not to. Yep, that's true. Chip in a chair. A cockroach, yeah. Oh, now you choose to go all in when I decide to not fold my small blind. Seven deuce game. Chloe's probably gonna call, yeah. See that? Yeah, that worked. Top pair. All right, Chloe, I'm going to put you all in. You're going to call it. Oh, she's drawing. And she doesn't hit her straight. And she's out in 5th place. We're in the final 4. All 4 of us here remaining are going to get points. And now I've got the tournament chip lead. What the hell? I don't get to play my 8s. Yay, points. Exactly. Oh. Bowling dude all in. He's the short stack now. Oh, but now Matt's the short stack. They're both close in chips. He's still going all in. I mean, the blinds are now quite high. We're 5 minutes until the next break already. Take care, Dale. Have a good night. All right, button min raise. I'll defend. Yep. Oh, I got value with ace high. Huh. I was hoping for a fold rather, but let's see what you had. You had queen 6. Okay. Yep, I had the bottom end of the straight. With a 7. That's all in and a fold. All right, looks like we'll be four-handed for quite a bit as well, I have a feeling. Let's see. Raising it up. It's a coin toss or worse. I'm not going to do it. What are you giving me trash for? Pocket 10s. Again. Well, all right. That's a coin toss. My goodness. How am I going to be beaten all the time in these situations? I have to fold pocket 10s, pocket 9s, pocket 5s. I have to fold them every time, I guess. And I just gave Matt now the biggest opportunity to get another repeat here. At least I take that one. Slowly build it back up now. Oh shoot, was it? A misclick? Was it the last hand or the hand before that? The one where I raised with a 6-3 suited? Oh gosh. Oh no. Good luck. You won it there. Oh, looks like Zippy has a piece of it. He's going to lead. I do have a flush draw. It's not to the nut flush, but it's to a decent flush if a spade comes. All right, minimum bet, sure. Hit a 10 on the river, but Zippy could easily have an ace or a jack. I'll pay it off. Jack's good, yeah. And we're on break. And that hand put Zippy in second place and me as the short stack. Yep. Matt now has the chip lead, 47,959. Zippy back up in second, 23,433. Bowling Dude in third, 16,912. And I'm in fourth with 16,696. Ooh. All right. Oh. Oh. Stretching here, that's all. Okay. I'm just checking notifications. All of their stuff here. Oh yeah, another announcement I forgot to mention. But if you were on the Discord server, you would have seen it. Of course, if you regularly watch the YouTube channel, you would have noticed this as well. And that is earlier this week, this channel passed 7,000 subscribers. And as of right now, it's at 7,011. Good one, Matt. Three of the poker club's finest. And me. All right. Not really much else to say. I mean, I do have my video to-do list I've been working on, of course. I just started making the slides for a video on pot odds. I think Dale, that's something you've wanted to see. I think you've mentioned it a couple of times, so I'm going to see if I can get that for you relatively soon. A luck box marker. How about a coin flip marker? That's Proud Monkey. Yeah. Yeah, you need a coin flip marker because you do well at winning coin toss type all in situations. And I think some NFL teams would like to use you for the coin toss ceremony. Oh, thank you. That's all right there, Joe. Thank you for this $7.77 super chat. You got an all in here. Jacks against King 7, a king on the flop. Oh, man. Bowling Dude lucked out once again. Oh, man. Jacks got cracked. And Zippy's now really short stacked. I know. So now Matt's got competition across the table. So yeah, thanks once again, Joe. $7.77 super chat. Congrats, Mike. Sorry not sending you 7K. Yeah. All right, big river bet, and it gets called. And Zippy's going to take a chunk of that back with a straight. All right, Bowling Dude, what are you going to do? You're going to shove on me? You've done it with we cancel. You know, I'm going to do it with the ace deuce. Oh, of course you got ace queen. Oh, deuce on the flop. And and then it counterfeits. All right, I'm out on the money bubble. Oh, man. Comedy gold this stream. All right. I'm demoted to commentating duties here. Well, I mean, you had me dominated pre-flop, so that wasn't a luck box moment. We had a domination rotation situation on the flop, and then my two pair got counterfeited when the board paired. After an ace came, after we both paired our ace on the turn too. Not to mention, I mean, you know how difficult that is. That plus that on with two cards to come. So okay, maybe that is a luck box moment then. Now that I think about it, so I agree. Okay. So I'm only gonna get like a couple points and change for my efforts tonight. One of you guys are probably gonna be on the top of the leaderboard to start off April. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna win this one? Is Matt gonna have another win here? That go ahead. If you guys could go ahead and clip it too if you want, but I'm gonna write it down just to remind myself. I've got a lot to prepare for that. Where is here it is my list. Today's date is October 3rd. King 10-10, big pot here. Deuce on the turn brings 3 diamonds. Pot's now bigger than Zippy's stack. Goes check, check. 4 on the river. Ooh, a 10,000 bet by Matt. Nearly all of Zippy's stacks if he's going to fold. Ooh, showing the 7 of diamonds. And that's just part of a flush draw. Got all in here. And a quick fold. Yep, of course. Chip leader all in. Putting the pressure on the shorter stack. Not to mention, not that many big blinds. 5 big blinds all in. All right. Ace, queen, ace, 10. 10 on the flop. 10 on the turn. And also pair of kings by the river. So full house there. Matt wins it. Zippy out in third. Good game. And we're heads up. Oh, maybe he'll be over quick. All in. Nope. Three to 1 chip lead for Matt. Pretty much poised to take another title here on Thursday night. Tracy asks, are you going to do the Monday mic drop? Yes, we will resume it this coming Monday. Obviously, the previous Monday, I was on the road, so I couldn't do it that time. So, yeah, we will have an episode of Monday mic drop this Monday. We will recap that trip as well. King 7-6-4, couple of spades, and Bowling Dude bets 5,000. Raised to 28,000, called all in. 6-4 against King 5, 2 pair against top pair. And Matt wins it once again. For those of you who blinked and missed it, here's the hand in question. So this was the instance here where Bowling Dude bets 5,000 with a king. Matt had 2 pair. Actually, what was it on the flop? It was a slow play with a 2 pair. And then Matt pounced. And Bowling Dude took the bait. And it was over. Congratulations, Matt, once again. And Bowling Dude says, "Good stream today, Puff." Ah, all right. Matt won once again. It took 3 buy-ins, but hey, it happens all the time. Get the bad luck early, and then get all the run good up until the end, and then dominate. 178,500. Bowling Dude in second place, 107,100. So second place got a nice prize as well. And then Zippy in third, 71,400. All right. Ooh. Okay. Okay, right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Give a couple more minutes to for any final messages in the chat to come through. But yeah, go ahead and we'll check that after the stream. All right. Okay, so what's on the schedule? Let me look at my calendar here. All right, so here's let me go ahead and give you guys an idea here of what I plan on working on for the upcoming week. So I've just started working on the slides for a video on pot odds. So Dale, this might be something you'd be looking forward to. So this will be a simple introduction to calculating pot odds as well as other related terminology like implied odds, reverse implied odds, all that stuff. Just looking at the definition and giving some examples. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, that's true, Joe. I'll pull up your message here. Yeah. So that's one of them. Also on my to-do list is an episode of Casino Gambling Explained on Ultimate Texas Hold'em. I was debating whether or not to continue this series after the Pie Got Poker video, but now that both my roulette and my craps video in that series have started to pick up for some reason, so maybe it's giving me a little bit of an inkling to want to do another episode of that series. So I might do it, and so the next one will most likely be on Ultimate Texas Hold'em. So that'll be the next table game to do a tutorial on, and then another thing on my list that has been requested by someone. I'm not going to say who or what it is. This is actually going to be a little bit of a surprise type of thing, so I'm not going to share it just yet. So it's a little bit of a side thing that I'm going to be doing a video on, and maybe I'll get that done sometime next week as well. So, all right. Thank you everybody for tuning in, watching, and playing. If you are a club member, even if you're not, if you're just watching, you stuck it till the end, I definitely appreciate it. And if you haven't done so yet, you enjoyed the stream, give it a thumbs up. I definitely appreciate it. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, share this stream, share the home game with others. It's open to everybody. Play with us every week. We have 3 tournaments per week, including, or rather 4 tournaments per week. Excuse me, 4 tournaments across 3 days each week. And also be sure to ring the bell to be notified once I go live or I release a brand new video. And Joe saying good night. Have a good weekend. Same to you. And yeah, have a great rest of your evening. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will be live on Monday for the next episode of the Monday Mic Drop. All right. Until then, safe travels if you're going to the casino. I'll see you for the next piece of content. Oh, Tracy got a message here. Oh, okay. The best video poker pay table that's over 100%. Well, there's obviously the Joker poker game at the Plaza in Vegas. That's like the only one there is there. 100.65% payback percentage. There's also 10-7 double bonus. You'll find that more often on the in the locals casino off outside the Vegas Strip. 100.17% for that one. But we'll answer more questions on Monday. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off now. Take care. Have a great rest of your day, and go make it happen.